AVC, Steve here with a collection update video. How's the VC doing? And all the metal fanatics. I'm doing pretty damn good. Sitting around and received some stuff in the mail today. And for the last 7 days, picked up this and that here and there. As many of you know, I lost a lot of my collection in the tornado, so I'm rebuilding it. And picked up a bunch of stuff that I kind of put on the back burner, and was picking up the hard to find stuff. And now I've just started picking up gaps and stuff that albums that I fucking love, of course, don't get me wrong, but wasn't in any hurry of picking them up because I know I could always find these records and CDs, and that's where I'm at. So in the background, of course, we'll be listening to Death's The Sound of Perseverance. Love this album when it first came out. It's one of those albums that, and then one day it clicked. Love it. I got this cassette. I've been spinning it more because the damn vinyl is a double LP, and I'm lazy. So I just popped this one on, playing in the background. So here we go. I'm gonna just show a couple of the CDs, and I'll show the vinyls in between because there's quite a stretch of one band in particular that I picked up. But anyway, first off, I'll show you. I picked up the new Kreator album, which is Hate Over Alice. Badass fucking album. I mean, I'll tell you what, I am so excited. There's a lot of mixed reviews on this album, and I'll tell you what, this fucking thing is a banger. Sounds like a bunch of Thrash anthems. Really digging this artwork too. I know some people said they're not too fond of it. I kind of dig it. I mean, you know, to each is their own. So cool stuff. Cool album. I picked up the CD version first just to see if I digged it. A lot of times nowadays I don't like listening to what is released on YouTube or anything, unless it's a band I've never heard of. But Kreator, I just kind of want to just listen and soak this album up as a physical copy, and well, I'm not disappointed. This album, that first song, which is the title track, that freaking guitar solo section is awesome. I love it. Favorite tracks on this is Crush the Titans and Dying Planet as well. Every album I think is a ripper. I think it's a really good, strong Kreator album. Anyway, yes, Kreator. I wish that I didn't have the glare, but it does. Next thing up, I picked up another new one. Destruction's Diabolical. Out of these two, I'd say I like this one a little bit more, but this is still a strong album. Really, I'm a huge Destruction and Kreator fan. Of course, a lot of people know. I went ahead and picked this up on CD as well. I wanted to hear it, my own physical copy. The only complaint I have about this one is the damn pocket, digipack. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. I got a copy of it. I'm gonna go pick it up on vinyl as well. And I think every track on this album is a smoker, ripper, fucking killer ass album. Destruction's Diabolical. Yes. So pick these two up. I'm picking these up on vinyl next. Love them. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to one band in particular. I've been picking up a lot of stuff up. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I posted a couple of pictures. And these albums by this particular band, I always loved them. I just was in no hurry to pick them back up. First one was, I picked up Souls of Black by Testament. I remember when this album was released, I loved the title track, Souls of Black. And honestly, I love this whole fucking album. There's a lot of complaints about the guitars being thin and stuff like that. but still, it's a strong record. I actually like the production on this one. I like this actually better than Practice What You Preach. And look at that fucking artwork. Always love that artwork. I'd love to have a poster of that. But this is a music on vinyl reissue, which they stuck pretty close to how it looked like when it first released. Even with the down to the label, with the Atlantic label. Anyway, love this album. Can't wait to spin it later. Actually, just got it in the mail today, and was fucking thrilled to see it. And this, I think I'm only missing a couple Testament albums. But we'll get into that here in a minute. But Souls of Black on wax. I'll just go in chronicle order of the Testament albums. I got 5 of them here to show you. And I'll just swing back and forth. So, picked up Low again. I have this on cassette, but I really wanted the CD version. I'd love to have this on wax. When this album came out, I freaking loved it. A lot of people didn't really care for the groove style they went to, but I loved it. James Murphy's guitar was freaking rad on it, because he did Disincarnate the year before this, and then this was released, and it still has that kind of, to me, Disincarnate kind of guitar tone. But yeah, every song on this, Low, Legions in Hiding, Hail Mary, Trail of Tears, Dogface Gods. When I first heard that, I was like, all right, they're fucking death metal. But you know, I was hoping they'd do more songs like Dogface Gods, which they did, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. But anyway, Low by Testament, which brings me to the next vinyl I picked up. And after hearing Dogface Gods, I was like, I wish they'd do a whole album, death metal album. And here it is, Demonic. People have this a lot on their ranking videos as their 12th or 13th favorite. I'm gonna make a ranking video of Testament. I'm just waiting for a couple albums to come in, and I will. But this album freaking kick ass. It has Chuck Berry, of course, on vocals, Eric Peterson, Derek Ramirez on bass, and Gene Holdman on drums. Not sure who did the lead guitar work on it. I heard somebody did. But this album fucking smokes. Demonic Refusal, one of my favorites. Together as One, another one. Murky Waters, Ostrovia, 10,000 Thrones. This is freaking badass. I just got it on black wax. So, and I kind of pick up the trilogy of this before they stopped in this period of time when they went more extreme, when all the other bands kind of went alternative, which was fine. But this is a badass album. Suggest picking it up. Then they released The Gathering, which I need this on wax. I have the original copy, but I wanted to hear the remaster, plus it had a bonus track on it. This album, front to back, is a banger. If I did a ranking video, this would probably be my top 3. But the lineup in this thing, James Murphy again, from Obituary, Disincarnate, and Cancer, and off the Load album. Dave Labarda from Slayer plays drums, and his drum tone on this fucking, it bangs. Of course, Chuck Berry's in it, and Steve DiGiorio from Autopsy and Death plays bass, and Eric Peterson, of course. This is a super lineup, a super band. Testament, cranked out one. Thrash. This has a lot of influences. I hear death metal, I hear groove metal, and I hear thrash metal. And sometimes Chuck Berry's vocals, he does a little Alice in Chains kind of type thing. But this is an absolute banger. I need it on wax soon, hopefully. So anyway, yeah, Testament, The Gathering. And the last Testament I picked up was after the hiatus, they released this freaking beast. Another freaking 10 out of 10 in my book. The Damnation of the Formation of Damnation. Sorry. Absolutely killer fucking album. And this one's a double LP, and it has 3 bonus tracks: the re-recording of The New Order, Practice What You Preach, and Souls of Black. Fucking killer. I could hear cheering in the background, so it might be live versions. I'm not sure, but they're like way in the background because the music doesn't sound. It sounds like studio recorded, kind of like they did a live studio rehearsal. But this album, front to back, is a banger. And look at that artwork. Kind of fitting right now. Shows Washington D.C. under fire. Fucking badass artwork. Lineup on this one. Shoot, I forgot. I'll rate it here in a minute. I forgot the lineup. Can't see it, and I don't have my glasses. But badass fucking album. Favorite tracks on this. My absolute favorite is Afterlife. Oh, and it hits me right here because something about your dad, and it hits you in the heart. It's really good stuff. Every track. I don't know. The Henchman Ride is another one. More Than Meets the Eye. The Evil Has Landed, about the Twin Towers. Banger. This is a Nuclear Blast reissue. And it's a song. Some really cool. Both LPs are like that. They're blue and green and white. And with the Old Testament Lego. Now, but this is a full-on thrash record from 2008. And so 2008 you had Endgame by Megadeth, and this one, probably my top 2 favorite thrash albums from that year. And picked Anthrax. I have this on cassette. A couple tracks are messed up on it towards the end, so I went ahead and picked this up used, which is cool because it's AD. So I'm not sure how old this one is, but it's from the source tape. But cool album. A lot of people didn't really like this one. They're kind of goofy. I thought this one was a great album. I love Be All End All. It's one of my favorite tracks. Who Cares Wins. If you ever have a chance, read the lyrics to that one. It's about the homeless. And it's a touching video if you watch the video. Very good stuff. Of course, Antisocial, the Trust cover. And Finale, I love that track too. Out of Sight, Out of Mind. It's got a bunch of hooks. Great album. Anthrax, State of Euphoria from 1988. And then I picked up this one, which I have the CD case, but somebody stole the CD, so I saw this brand new, so I picked it up. It's another classic. 1990, you had Rust in Peace come out, you had Souls of Black by Testament. This one, I think Seasons of Abyss came out in 1990. Hopefully I said 1990 before I said 1990. Fuck, I'm an idiot. But this is a great album. A lot of people put this one above Among the Living. I wouldn't put it that high, to be honest with you. This is probably right after Spreading the Disease for me. So, Among the Living, great album too. But Persistence of Time strikes home. Reminds me of 10th grade. I was in 10th grade when this came out, and I think I listened to it for weeks. And I actually seen Anthrax on this tour for the first time. Excuse me. But every track is a banger, but my favorite song on this is Belly of the Beast. It's the darkest track. I love Keep It in the Family. It's the heaviest track. Discharge, One Man Stands. time, blood, fucking killer fucking album. So yes, Anthrax, Esther, Persistence of Time. And the last but not least, might be least for a lot of other people, Well Gosh Show. So as you well know, I've been into picking up more modern albums from classic bands. The Guts, Saint Anger. Picked it up, it was at Walmart, just like Death Magnetic. Actually saw this at the same time. And I put this one back down, just grabbed Death Magnetic. And then I went to Walmart the other night and I was like, you know what? I'm grabbing it. And 22 bucks. Every time I see this at the damn store, record shops or anything, it goes for 50. So 22 is not bad. I do have this on CD, the original OG press, but this is the first time I've had it on wax. It sounds really good. Actually, I put this on the other night and really enjoyed it. My favorite tracks on this is All Within My Hands, Shoot Me Again. I thought that was a great track. It's hit and miss. Just would love to have it in my collection now. So anyway, yeah, Saint Anger. And it comes on this orange variant. Kind of matches the album cover, of course. Pretty killer. So anyway, there you have it. Collection video. Hopefully y'all were not disappointed in it. I thought it was a fun one. Close it off with this badass beast. Y'all have a fucking killer day. Later.